Well, welcome to everyone. Thank you for joining this morning's fucking freedom of speech. This is where you can come up on the panel, say anything you like, or in a chat. My mods have the day off. You all know what to do. Just be outspoken. If you have any problems with anything that's going on in your life, you want to come up on a panel or say it in a chat, get all the people's advice. Or you want to come up in a panel, you have a problem with another YouTuber, this is the place to go. If you'd like to help support the Lucky 7 Mud Mowers, YouTube.com. You got PayPal that's running from Nightbot. You also have Super Chat that's running in the back. And if you'd like to join the membership, you got the little button on the bottom. We have existing members right now. The Mango Slicers, Tommy Powers, Polar Bear Ed, Parts and Pieces, Go-Karts All Gone Fishing, Fun Things to Do with Tech Sparky, Bayman Mud Mowers, Jeff Schools, Mud Mower Farms, Cheryl's Live Chat, Twister V Twin Garage, Katrina's Corporate World, Grandpa's Adventures, Christopher C, Harold Fisher, Mo Outlaw, Nick Small Engine, Rolling Through Life, Mr. Orange, which is Mr. Stoker's 1994, Mud Mower Farms, Froggy Went Knitting, Carol, and Crew. Still haven't figured out your other name, but I'll get that. And Iron Dog 63. Those are my members. We have a total of 23 members. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So, I like to start off with a topic about the fucking mask. How many people out there are tired of the fucking mask? There is the link if anybody would like to come up. It's basically open conversation. We could discuss about anything that goes on. It doesn't have to be just about the mask. My opinion, I'm getting tired of it. Tired of going into stores to have to wear it. You know, it's just kind of sucks. Mr. Stalkers, got you, buddy. Welcome. Just woke up, huh? Yep. Let's see. Sam says, fuck the mask. Hell yeah, fuck. I have problems with motherfuckers not subscribing to me. I'm just being stupid. You're not being stupid, bro. You need to start hanging out with me a little bit more. I'll be able to get you some, what we call buses here. What we could do. You gotta join, come up on a Friday night live stream I have. I'll be able to help you grow your channel a little bit more. Sam says, fuck the mask. Jet from Tampa Boy Customs. What's up, everybody? So we have, in the chat, we have Cheryl's live chat, Sam's Garage, Val Lady. Let's see. Mrs. Twisted V Twin. Good morning. Mr. Stalkers. BP Mud Mowers. Mr. Twisted V Twin. Katrina Corporate World. Val Lady. You guys were talking for a little while. Hillbilly Off-Roading. How you doing, brother?
Joey D from Facebook.
Thank you very much. Just trying to get everything all situated here. So what's going on with you?
Nothing much. I may have take my tonsils out. That's what I'm gonna do.
I have a screwdriver and a pair of pliers if you like.
Oh hell no, that'd be so SL.
Yep. So the governor of Rhode Island basically says all bars has to be closed at 11 o'clock. Which is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Now, the bars, you can't be around. They could still serve alcohol, but you have to be in a dining room area, like at a table. You can't be around the bar. What fucking make it? What sense does that fucking make? It don't make no fucking sense.
They're gonna develop a bill to you.
Kyle, good morning, brother. What's up, Jeff? The link is there. I'll run the link if anybody would like to come on up in the panel. I have my own pool table and bar, so I'm good. Yeah, that's it. Kyle says, let's see. Sam's Garage says he has his own. Oh, tried to get this here. There we go. Sam's Garage says I have my own pool table and bar, so I'm all good. Sounds good.
Hey, there we go. Might be moving.
All right, so about the mask, we already, I guess, got in that conversation. And probably more people will log on a little bit later. We'll talk about the mask, but I heard that unemployment, people that's collecting unemployment, is going to get an extra $400 more in their pay.
Oh.
How about it is good in one way, but how about the essential people like myself that do work? What do we get out of it? We still work. We ain't getting no extra money.
Jesus.
Morning, Fritz.
Morning, morning. How's everything?
Doing good. Miss Parts and Pieces, good morning.
Wonderful.
Mr. Parts and Pieces, good morning. So what's going on, Fritz?
Oh yeah, must go with us. Jesus.
Not much. Outside. Trying to just get ready to enjoy the day. I'm thinking about going for a ride up the stream. And actually have a video today because it still runs like shit. I don't know why.
I do like the air
Can't
breather you
explain it.
put on. I like the air breather.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Hey, you can show it off a little bit. This way people know what we're talking about there.
but all right. Well, can you see it? There we go.
Yep.
This is the air breather. I think I'm in. I kind of cobbed it together. It goes from the oil pipe to a PVC piece, which is an angle, and I bought the screw-in piece that goes to a hose. Put it in. Bought 2 rubber brackets, cut them down. Used one on top, one on bottom, the cut downs, and then sealed it on. Now it's pretty stiff. But it's still getting too much gas. It's like flooding itself out. The turn thing here is all the way closed. If I open it, it runs like crap even more. Like it floods right out. So I think the seat to this piece is not actually seated proper, or inside it's messed up somehow. So it just keeps feeding the gas and doesn't stop.
We have Twisted V Twin
I also
Garage.
I want to get inside of it and check the float, make sure that needle's not up too high.
Yep, we do have Twisted V Twin Garage. He knows a lot about the knowledge with those engines. Maybe he could be able to help you out. Maybe he'll come up on a panel and you can explain.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Mama Rhonda, good morning to you.
It runs fine for a little bit and then just starts messing up.
That's one rich lady right there, Mama Rhonda. She hit $5,000 on a scratch ticket the other day. Congratulations again, Mama.
Congratulations.
Yep. And then the following day, I think it was either the following day or the same day, she won another $500.
Jesus.
Total of $6,000.
Damn, can I have some of your luck? Pass that over. I need some luck here.
Thank you, Grandpa. Grandpa's over there just running my PayPal.
Come on, you winning that's ripping all us off. No, just joking.
Yeah, we have now 25 people watching, 18 thumbs up, which is cool. Don't forget to hit that like button. Everybody, like. Parts and Pieces is saying. Thank you very much. Yeah, so there's a few things that was kind of aggravating me, but I guess we're just going to have to get more people up on the panel and we could discuss more about the fucking freedom of speech. It's kind of really pissing me off because the government, is they're giving all these benefits away, but yet they're forgetting the people that's making the country run, the essential people. Uh, we're getting shit on. I think we should have a tax relief and
Yeah,
either not
they're
have to
not
pay
getting very much.
taxes.
That's a
Yeah.
bunch of crap right there.
I still have to pay in my taxes every fucking week out of my payroll, and that's like $300, and I still have to work. So people on unemployment still making more. Well, I shouldn't say more than me, but you follow what I'm saying? Grandpa just waiting for a camera to come up. You're lucky I put a big rocket on
I'm
the
not making
nice
any
official.
anymore.
Oh wow, you guys go
And
check out Sam's
the other
garage.
thing I have, the other problem I have with this thing going on is the mask thing. As it's already proven that the mask doesn't work, and they're still making us wear it.
I don't approve with the mask at all. Is for one, somebody ain't gonna tell me I have to wear a mask because
Sorry.
they ain't gonna tell me I have to wear a mask because that's my right to make that decision if I choose to wear a mask or not wear a mask. It's in my rights.
Yep.
You get dirty looks from all the people that do wear it, but you know what? If they're scared of the virus, then they shouldn't even get out of the house.
It's your own health that you're taking in jeopardy. And
the problem is with this is because we all bitch and complain about certain issues to be like we dislike.
my whole crew, when we go blacktopping, we show up people's houses. The whole crew don't wear masks because if you're doing 300-degree,
Yeah, you're breaking up there, Fritz. We need more people to be able to stop protesting about the stupid laws that they've been quote unquote making, these governors.
I'm probably
They have
too
to stand up
far
more
away
about
from
it.
the Wi-Fi. Hold on, let me move closer.
What's up, Grandpa? How you doing?
What's up, Grandpa? I'm doing good. You?
Good. I seen Lunar.
There she is. Right there.
All right.
Where are we? I just seen somebody in the corner of my eyes. My brother from my other mother. Go Cuts, going fishing. We miss you, brother. Hopefully everything is well. Hopefully get
Hey,
to see you soon.
Rosanna, Katrina, Cheryl, Gina, Sam, the lady. Good fucking morning to everybody.
That's it. I forgot my mouse for my laptop at work. By the time I get that little window
I
on the
hope it's
bottom.
not joining the other mic.
Yeah, when you go back to set a trap.
I'm trying to set my camera up so I don't have to hold it. This is not working.
Mama went camping. She did a live video this morning, but then apparently I guess she got rid of it because I went to go click on it and then it said this video has been deleted. I go, okay.
I'll be back in a minute.
I thought Bigfoot came around and stole the. I bet
No,
Roy.
but being out in nature probably violated some fucking YouTube thing, you know?
Yep.
Oh shit! I agree with that one. Everything's getting deleted for some stupid reason or another because it's racist or it's bullcrap or whatever. It's just Facebook being stupid.
Yeah, it's not so much Facebook as YouTube. YouTube is getting tough. So like certain of my videos.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Yep.
I joined
They could
through
be
Facebook on this, so that's
Yeah. That's all right. Let's see. Certain my
No,
videos, you know. Go ahead, Grandpa.
Facebook is the one that promotes pedophilia.
Yep.
That's okay. You can have fucking pride ads on pedophilia on fucking Facebook. And fucking Oprah Winfrey, you 300 fucking pound brown fucking dough girl looking bitch. You can preach your fucking white hate some fucking place else. I won't watch you any more than I do these fucking kneeling ass people in sports. And what's the saying? Get woke, go broke.
Did you guys happen to see? There's a YouTube video. I'm sure somebody already heard about it. It's called American Dream Mall. It's the second largest mall in the country. Well, in the world, I should say. And it's been being built for the past 24 years and it's still not complete. That's what's called American Dream Mall. I'm going to have to find that link and try to post it back up there.
You know
in
where
the
it's
description. I'd like to say maybe Philadelphia.
Yeah, I know that there's one in Minnesota called the Mall of America.
That's it. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I got to find out. But I started watching it. I couldn't believe it. 24 years. It's still not complete.
Yeah, they got a roller coaster going through that.
Yep. So this one has a roller coaster. It has a theme park. Let's see. What else? It has a ski slope. It has something like 30 big screens where you could be able to watch like the movies. Let's see here. Anthony, how you doing, brother? Rosanna, yeah, chat's kind of slow today. I apologize for that. Maybe it'll pick up a little bit more. It's too early in the morning for people to start fucking bitching and swearing and. America,
Not too early for me.
Yeah, that is true. America don't have a dream anymore. It's turned into a nightmare. Yeah, it's because all the governors are trying to take our fucking rights away. You know, what really pisses me off another way, you could go down the street with maybe 1,000, if not more, protesters, and they have no problem with that. But yet, you go and have a party, a birthday party at your house, you get the neighbors that will call a hotline that the governor set up for the state police. The police come down, they fine everybody $500 a day, $500. Then they threaten to shut your water and utilities off. Figure that.
Yeah, they got people doing that in California. People turning each other in for not following the rules, and they're turning their power off and their water.
Yeah, Nate says this.
I wouldn't expect.
See, that's also violating their rights.
Nate says this is 2021 yet. Well, the way that we're going now, I hate to see what's going to happen in 2021.
World War IV, 3, whatever it is. 3, yeah, there we go. Sorry. Some type of war. We're going to have one because of all this crap. It's going to be the Americans against all these Democrats and all these bullshit people that's trying to push all this crap. We're going to have a war against it. That's it. That's how it works.
That's what I pretty much said on my last freedom of speech. The thing is, we are the people. We pay their salary.
It's like the South. Yeah, exactly. We pay their salary.
Pay their salary.
It'll be just
we voted
like
them in.
The, South and North when we had the war. I can't think of the name. Civil War, I think it is. for the Confederate flag and the American, where we had that. Yeah, wasn't that the Civil War or what was that? Can't remember. But plain and simple, we're gonna have another war against the government, against us Americans, and we're gonna sit there and kill each other for stupid shit.
Well, they do have checkpoints there in New York now that I'm aware of, that I've seen on the news. If we leave state of Rhode Island for non-essential business,
Yeah.
we have to come
Yep.
home and quarantine for 14 days. Now, Massachusetts has a ban. If you live in Massachusetts, you leave the state, you come back, you have to be quarantined. If you live in Rhode Island and you need to go to Massachusetts for a store, the grocery store, because it's on the borderline, some people, you're able to go. Doesn't that contradict what they made into law?
Well,
Yeah.
A little bit. I would have to say a little bit on that one.
Now, what if I choose to go, if I live on the Mass line, which I do, if I choose to go to a store in Massachusetts that's 10 miles away instead of the one that's right across the street, am I have to quarantine because I went to the store 10 miles away?
Now, your border go down the center of the road.
Well, I'm not saying across the
Now,
street, but
do you
it's
have like a
2
border
blocks
down the
away.
road? Because
No,
there
it's
is a
two-
stipulation about that.
2 blocks away is the next state.
Okay, but where your border of your state starts, is it on a road? This is the conflict right here.
I just said it's.
Is
I
the
just
border
said it's
on a
couple.
road?
Listen, I just said it's 2 blocks away. I can't tell you exactly where the border is, but I know
okay.
go 2 blocks, I'm in Mass.
Okay, so if the border is on a road, it's just like, you know how you go on telephone poles or on the side of the road, you got 15 feet extra on the sides of the road? Well, that's New York, 15 to 30. You got 15 to 30 feet from a telephone pole area, waterway, same thing with the road. If you have a store that's on the border that's on the road, you have 15 feet to the other side of that road to be able to go. Even though your border's there, you have 15 feet to be able to cross it.
Yeah.
So pretty much the store's right on the edge of the road. You can go there and they can't do shit about it.
Yep. Mr. Stoker, I'm going to drop you in the,
That's like
in the
state land
basement
there, the border.
until
Hey,
you come back up on the camera, okay?
Hey, yeah, hey, I have a question for you guys. Every time I drink coffee, I puke it back up.
All right. Well, I know this is a freedom of speech, but like I said, you have to have a camera on if you're in my panel. So there you go.
I wanted to comment to Giannina there. I hope I pronounced your name right. She said that in New York you can be fined $10,000 for not wearing a mask. And you know what? That's coming from a fucking governor that let people out of fucking jail. Some of them in there for fucking attempted murder and selling fucking heroin to their state's fucking children. But you're going to charge someone $10,000 for not wearing a mask? These people,
Yep.
The bottom line is these people need to get fucking voted out of office. They're not helping whites, blacks, Hispanics, or any fucking buddy. They're letting their cities go to fuck.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
Yep.
Out of the top worst fucking states where this bullshit's going on, one of them is a fucking Republican-run state. One of them.
Easy.
You know, there's Native American Indians. That's actually, I watched another video this morning. These videos here, what I'm going to do is, after this live, I'm going to actually find those video clips from YouTube. I'm going to put them in the description below. Not in the chat, but in the description after the video is posted, so you can be able to find out exactly what I was talking about. In this one particular city, there's Native American Indians, and they're living in tents along the side of a highway. And they don't call it Tent City, they call it the Wall. And their governor says they will help them. And this was 2 years ago the governor said they'll get help. They finally, beginning of this year, were able to get heated tent facilities where these homeless American Indians could go in there, shower and bathe, have something that's decent to eat and stuff. So, my moral of the story is, the government don't fucking care about us. They don't care. Don't matter if you're white, black, red, green. It does not matter. All they care about is profits for themselves. If it does not help them, they don't give a fuck.
Yep, I agree. Like a lot of the people in this world the same way. So everywhere you look, there's always someone.
We got our Governor Gina, in the state of Rhode Island. She is nothing but a fucking bitch. Nothing. You know, it pisses me off. You know.
Hey, you can't use bitch. You cannot use bitch. Beautiful, intelligent, talented, cunning, and horny. She is not. She might be a cunt, can't understand normal thinking, but...
Yeah, alright, we'll call her a fucking cunt then. Sorry, ladies, if you don't like that word, but it is.
There we go, all right? We're working.
If you seen that picture that was on Facebook that right before you clicked this video, that's Governor Gina right there. She's in the crowd.
It's an abbreviation. It's actually never a word.
She's in a crowd of protesters without wearing a mask. But yes, she's the one that fucking tells us we have to wear a mask outside.
I don't wear a mask outside. Fuck that.
Ah, okay.
I live in New York. I don't wear a mask.
Well, it makes it real hard to come together, Anthony, when you got people, you got fucking liberals that their fucking thoughts and ideas are so fucking ridiculous.
See, the ones without penises think they're privileged.
Let's see here. If I pull this,
you know, you got ones like AOC in New York that's saying if you take away the police, then it's like a suburb. Well, I beg to differ. The suburbs here, you do what they do in New York and you get fucking shot.
Here we go. I moved out of the camera way this way you guys can see. We'll enlarge that.
I gotta pick this up and look closer. Oh yeah.
That's our governor right there. She's in a crowd of Black Lives Matter. And she has no mask on. Alright, that's not the only picture somebody took of her with no mask.
Yep, I agree.
Well, you know what? It's really fucked about the whole Black Lives Matter thing.
That's hypocritical. I'm sorry, but...
What sucks about the Black Lives...
There we go. I did the wrong one there. Say that, Griff? I'm sorry, I lost...
Well, every time I start talking, someone else starts talking.
Alright, well, we gotta do that one at a time, guys.
Go ahead, Grandpa.
You know, what's really fucked up about the Black Lives Matter thing is that you got an organization, and you can check this out, check the stats. 80% of black people don't believe in what they fucking believe in, for one thing. You got a fucking demonstration, you got one black person and 50 white girls. And you talk shit about, well, if we don't get what we want, we're going to burn down the motherfucking country. Well, I don't think so.
So here's another one. Go ahead, Grandpa.
You know, are we on the verge of a civil war? I think so. But you know what? All the fucking patriots are the one that have guns.
Now, you look at that one right there. There's Governor Gina again. All right? No mask.
And that's the same black guy
Shrouded.
that was in the other picture.
Yeah, but look below his chin. He has a gas mask, right?
Yep.
Damn.
And now look, like, the way she's facing forward, you'll see two other guys with the mask. A blue mask, like a hospital mask, and another one with a black handkerchief.
Yeah, I see the blue mask. He's way in the back there. I see him.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't, Lucky. That looked like you were in the protest there.
No, I wasn't at that one.
If I was at that one, I'd have to slap the bitch. Oh, sorry, cunt.
Yep.
And
But yet,
that.
go ahead, Grandpa.
Look at that fucking mayor of fucking Portland. Now he says that the protests are bad because they barricaded people in a building and try to burn it down. Well, you know what, you stupid fuck? They've been doing that for 90 fucking days. And right while I'm on a roll, this fucking new fucking deal that they can't come to agreement on. I'll tell you exactly why they can't, is because Pelosi and fucking Schumer want to put in fucking money for 11 million fucking illegal fucking immigrants to get $1,200 a month, and money to do mail-in fucking voting, which is too fucking late for anyways.
Well, as far as the unemployment, it did have a bill signed as of yesterday. $400 they will get in their unemployment check. So if you're getting $200 automatically right now from unemployment, okay, figure this. The government's going to give you $400 more. So that's total $600. All right, $600 you're going to get a week. Now, you have people that do work 40 hours. I'm sorry, but I make a little more than that anyways. But you do have people work.
I make about $400.
All right, so you're still getting down. Where's your extra money, Fritz? How come you're not getting $600 a month?
I work for Black Copy.
Exactly,
I'm not
because
on unemployment.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say. There are people out there that do work. They have 40 hours. All right, they take home about $400, if not maybe a little bit more, and that's what they're taking home. But yet, if you stay home, collect unemployment, unemployment will give you their like $200 depending on your earnings. Then the government will kick in another $400. So now you're back to that fucking $600 a week. You got a fucking kid working at Burger King or McDonald's making $15 an hour over here, you know, and they're staying home. They're fucking loving that $600 extra.
Yeah, which basic people don't.
You know, for all you people that are fucking unhappy with getting $600 a week, that's about $1,100 more a month that I make on Social Security when I work my whole fucking life. So suck it up, Buttercup.
So Gina says we are on kids vacation free.
Yeah, it's just
LOL.
a bunch of crap that unemployment gets paid more than people fucking working. Yeah, get in like.
Well, they did the same thing with public assistance, and you know what? I don't blame the people. I never have. If you can sit at home and do nothing and live better and feed your family better, it's not your fault. It's the fucking government's fault for making a program like that. What's up, Mr. Gray?
We have a new member, everybody. Congratulations. Thank you very much. That brings us to number 24 members. Memberships are growing. That means more and more members we get. If we get 25 members.
Oh, Lucky, did my membership go through?
I don't think it did. Your name's not up here.
I'll have to retry it. Alright, I'll retry it again. There's something wrong with my card. The chip doesn't work, and it's just been messing up, so I'm sorry. If it goes through, I'll text you and see if it goes through on your end.
It would have to go through, like, on when I'm live. That's the only way I could be able to check it, unless if I go into my analytics. That's awesome.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here.
Alright. Next time I see you come out, I'll try to get that done.
Every time you clean your garage, it gets messed up again. Well, that's usually what happens here, Sam.
You see that guy that's predicted every presidential election since 1984? He's been right every year since 1984. He just did his prediction on Trump. He says Trump's going to get stomped.
Nah. Sorry.
Hey, I'm just telling you what he said.
I know. But
I don't want him to lose. I don't look. You gotta understand. I don't want Trump to lose, but I don't think he's gonna win.
Living history comes alive. Good morning, brother. Like I said, there's way too many people that I know that's a Trump supporter.
I know a lot of people that aren't, though. I mean, I'm just saying. You put it this way. There's a guy that guy I told you about in my yard. They had a Trump shirt on and went and complained, and he said called him an N-word, and he went and got his lawyer. The guy's a vet, and Department of Veteran Affairs went into the terminal and talked to the manager and said, okay, if this guy said this, we want him to take a lie detector test. And he said, well, we can't make him do that. Why? He's telling lies about this guy, and you're going to back him up. He said, if you don't make him take a lie detector test, then we're going to sue.
Right. Fritz. I think he froze. Yeah. Yeah, he just asked a question if it went through. But I just realized that he's on Facebook. That's probably why it's not going through. You do have to be logged on to your YouTube account.
Oh, frozen Fritz.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy though that they refused. The guy wouldn't take a lie detector, and I guess they finally the lawyer convinced him he's good. He took a lie detector test on Friday.
What's up, Matt? How you doing, brother?
And now you can join through the YouTube. See if it works better.
Join through YouTube, and then you could hit the join button from that. And there was 4 of us.
I hope they show the results, because I guarantee you that guy was lying because he didn't like his Trump shirt.
So anyways, there's a panel. If anybody would like to come up on the panel, we could have 9 people up in the panel, including myself. It's 10. We have a total of 23 people. 3 likes from Facebook, 24 likes from YouTube, and no trolls have been coming in any of my lives lately. That is fucking ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Usually loaded.
It is ridiculous. Yeah, my governor is being stupid.
It's just about every governor.
Yeah, but governor wanted to try to open everything up in New York.
I say they should open everything up. I say if Home Depot's allowed to stay open, why is that mom and pop little store has to be closed? If Walmart's open, why is that little mom and pop store has to be closed? Every store should be open. Don't
They
care.
didn't close the mom and pop stores around here.
I got new people in comments. I'm looking. Anthony Pacey and New Daisy 1969.
Awesome. Thank you for showing up. Gina,
Yeah,
thank you very much for the super sticker. Thank you. Sam, thank you. Got Sam's family in here. Hey, here's a legend. Yeah, Katrina's a legend. But this guy right here, I'm trying to get you, but every time it goes up. You're dizzy! You're dizzy, my brother from my other mother. Let's see.
And the like buttons and bus.
Trump said
Come
at
here,
the
Mr.
press
Briggs.
meeting on the day there's tell them what can happen with the election, said controlled by groups. Well, put it this way. I believe if Trump wants to win, he will win. There's no doubt. Living History says, Trump
Hey, Carolyn.
Yeah, I see your live stream, Lucky. Just watch out.
The reason why I believe Living History, Trump's falling behind is because he's at that type of attitude, just like all of us are. He knows he's going to win. What the hell you beating?
That's Mr. Briggs' tail. He's excited because I'm opening the door.
Now, people are seeing what's really going on out there. It's going to be a fucking landslide, and Trump's going to take it again.
Yep.
You got to look at places like fucking San Francisco where you can't go to fucking church, but you can go to a gay fucking brothel.
Yep.
You can't go to a funeral, but you can demonstrate by the fucking thousands in the street.
Well, there was a protest in front of Governor Gina's house yesterday. There must have been at least 50 plus people there in front of her house on the sidewalk. You had maybe 4 or 5 state police officers parked. Well, one police officer squad car parked in her driveway with 5 or 6 state police officers sitting there, you know, standing up there. And they were protesting to defund the police department. What the fuck is it gonna do if you start defunding the police departments? I understand some of that money could go towards like the schooling and housing and stuff like that, but it's been like this for centuries. Why all of a sudden now?
Hey, let's go do it.
You start defunding the police department, next you know we're gonna have people that don't belong having firearms gonna be overpowering the police department.
Exactly.
I got a gun. I got a full gun.
You know, Money Lucky has been going to those programs since the late 60s, and the money's been fucking abused and put in fucking politicians' pockets, and people not using the money properly. Look at New York right now. The crime has went up over 200 fucking percent since the bullshit started.
Yep, that I know. It's been up all over the place. We just had a shooting in Providence. Guy went into Dunkin' Donuts, came out, and because he I shouldn't say overstepped his boundary, but he got close to another guy, and I guess they'd known each other for a while, and there was always beef between them. So they started an argument, and next you know, one's dead. Guy shot him right there in front of Dunkin' Donuts.
Wow.
Yep. Over a friggin' argument because they both were going in and out of the door at the same time, and one of them bumped the other one. So they started arguing, and one guy just shot him.
That surprised you?
Not in Providence.
I mean, that can. I mean, that's everywhere.
Hey, Lucky, I'm gonna see you later, guys.
All right, see you later. Feel better.
Take care, Mr. Stokers. No, I disagree, Mr. Briggs. We don't have that bullshit here.
You're just lucky. It happens all over the country.
No, we're lucky that our last governor that was a fucking Republican give everybody the right to fucking bear arms.
That don't stop criminals.
Yeah, it does.
It sure the fuck does.
Of course it does. If
Hey,
I'm bullshit, because if I'm breaks, if I'm carrying my piece on my side, all right, concealed carry, all right. You have a firearm, all right. You walk into the store and you go and try to rob that store. Then you realize that I have a concealed carry, all right. You see a firearm on the side of me. Do you think you're gonna think twice of robbing a store if you know there's other firearms in there?
Put it this way: it depends. If I like me, if I was getting ready to rob
It's no depends. It's plain and
Yes, it does.
simple.
it depends.
No.
It depends. Believe me.
No,
Believe me.
don't. Believe me. Look at the.
If you put it this way, if I was robbing a store, if I tried to rob a store, if I was going to rob a store, and someone like Grandpa was in there with his gun and he showed it to me, someone like him, I just take the gun and go pop it and rob the store. I wouldn't be afraid of a guy his age.
Well, I can tell you.
Again, Briggs, you want to talk about my age? You come up and try to take my fucking gun, and there'll be a pop, but it'll be in your fucking head, not mine. Okay?
I've seen some older gentlemen that'll fucking kick some ass of these young schmucks. Okay, age does not fucking matter. It does not matter.
No,
But
I'm
anyways-
not saying me in general. I'm talking some of these young black guys.
It's a known fact. It's a lower crime rate. A lower crime rate if you have a concealed carry law where you could be able to carry your firearm. All right. There's no way in hell there's going to be a higher crime rate if somebody knows there's firearms all over the place. Gotta wait for the camera to come up there, Mr. Hinkle. What? I was just trying to say the first one, but I didn't want to say that. It was a troll trying to be you.
Oh.
That's alright. We got somebody that's making believe they were me, and they were on our stream, and it came up as Lucky 7 Mud Mowers. Had a video of me. As soon as when they came up on a panel, guess who it was?
Who?
A lady and a guy fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Oh, it was on. I think you Dizzy was on the panel, and it was. I got a brain fart. UFO. UFO. I can't think of his. Boy, I got a brain fart. You gotta show your face there.
It's like the school board disagrees with me. There's some subjects you should not need a college degree to teach these kids. I think there's some people that could be better teachers without a college degree. You know, it's like wood shop teacher even. Why the hell do you have to have 4 years of college to be a wood shop teacher?
Thank you, you Dizzy. Dean. It was on Dean's panel. Dean was live yesterday, and it happened on Dean. There's a link if anybody would like to come up on a panel. It's been just about an hour, 23 likes, 3 thumbs up on Facebook. We're doing all right. 1 super chat.
Likes.
25 likes. Thank you very much. You all know the routine if you'd like to help support the Lucky 7. Yeah, you thought it was me. Reason why, because they had a video up. And usually if somebody comes to the basement, you're supposed to have them do the thumbs up or, you know, pick their nose, rub their head, or stick their finger in the air, or lift up glasses. Sometimes have them stand up. So I think he learned his lesson to do that. Check the cam first. Make sure it's a live video. Then I tried to go live on his panel, and I sat in the basement for almost 15 minutes trying to prove it was me. Yeah.
Sam, I've had someone come in my basement, sit there and play with their little 2-inch fucking winky.
Yeah, I'm sure. I've got everyone's had that. I'm sure.
Well, what I will say is that wasn't the only person that was mentioned. Not on Dean's channel, but on somebody else's channel. Our names were brought up again, Grandpa.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
You after this is over, you can tell me who that is. So.
Yep. Our names were brought up several times, and it was good, maybe 10 minutes, if not more, and a few other people were talking in the chat. Wasn't bad, but it was the point where they still had to mention our fucking names. You're dizzy. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Welcome, you dizzy.
Oh man, that was so hilarious. I swear, Dean was loving it. But you know what I said? I said, wait a minute. I said, that can't be Lucky 7. I said, he ain't never scored a chick like that.
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Come on, Grandpa.
I remember that one time. Fuck, you're right.
Right.
That was hilarious.
Come on. Where could you get that, right? Look at that.
There we go.
Come on. Come on.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so I was actually like sitting on my couch. I heard somebody say, "Oh, Lucky's in the basement." I said, "I'm not in the basement." I look at Cheryl. She says, "You're not on it." So I get up, and it was too late. It was already there. I was like, "Check this out." I honestly felt honored. Somebody else was using my name.
Too funny. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. He didn't check, like you just did, and that's what happens. I mean, people on that show were coming. He was coming in as Drive Shaft Drew and whoever it was playing the joke. It was hilarious,
Right.
But yeah, and then what I thought was really funny is he made you sit in the basement all that time when you really came up because we just didn't know who the hell it was.
Yep. Well, there's only 2 ways that you could be able to do that. It's because if he see me in the basement, he says, "Well, I have to see Grandpa's dog."
Yeah.
Right? So what do? I put a picture of Grandpa's dog in the background.
Behind you.
Right. So he could have seen the picture and asked me to put my thumbs up or something, but it was a good 15 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Living history. Thumbs up, bro.
Freaking right. Yeah, and
The other one. One more. One more. No, you're doing only one. I need 2. 2. There we go. So,
just checking.
yep. So if you notice what I do is I always do either 1 or 2, or you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Everybody does the thumbs up, but sometimes I'll put the 2 in there just to be different, you know?
There's 2 to be different.
Yeah, there's
that's
your
what
2.
I did too.
Definitely too.
Living history comes alive. How you doing, brother? Pleasure having you on the panel.
Gramps,
Pretty good.
I would never rob a store that you were in. Whether
Doing
you had a
good,
gun or
brother.
not.
Doing good.
That would probably be a good choice, you Dizzy.
Yeah, I'd never do that.
Let's see. Fritz, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to run that link in the chat. And all you have to do is hit the link. It'll take you right to it.
Fucking Sam, you know if you do a live show, we'll be over there.
Oh, yeah. Did you see his video where he made a fishing pole out of
Can you
the motor?
fucking read that?
That is so awesome.
He's like, I'll reel this bastard in. Fucking right. Like, listen, I've seen some people do some stuff, you know, but that is cool as hell, you know.
Yep.
Sam, he's got a great family, a great wife.
What's that? What'd you say?
I said,
People don't need to wear a mask. It's our personal. You don't need a mask. She's behind the curtain. Mind your own business. This is America, the United States of America, land of the free. We don't need a mask. You want to wear one for yourself. This is U.S. of A. My great-grandfather fought in the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, everything else. We don't need a mask. You want to wear a mask? You cowtail to the sheep.
Go get it, Briggs! Kick his ass!
Mask on. Yeah, fuck you. I ain't wearing no mask.
Did you get your gas?
With that?
Did you get your gas?
No, I forgot. I like a dummy. I came here, forgot my damn wallet. Gotta go back home and get my wallet. Yelling at the clerk to put a mask on, and I tell him to mind his own business. fucking socialist. I told you like how I call him a sheep? Bah.
You're gonna see Briggs get pulled over by a SWAT team.
Yeah. Careful when you're doing that, yeah. Everybody's watching now. Everybody's got a camera.
Cool.
They'll say, oh, I seen that guy. He was harassing the attendant in there. And the next thing you know, they'll have you hemmed up on the side of the road.
Katrina's
I'm
husband.
getting ready for him to start saying that wearing a mask is a terrorist offense.
Bah. I like quit being a sheep.
Well, that is true.
Wear it for yourself. Don't, you know?
No,
It's just a
grocery,
matter of time before wearing a mask is a terrorist offense.
Yep. Go ahead, Grandpa.
a grocery store yesterday told me I needed a mask, and I said I can't wear one because then I can't carry my firearm.
Yep. What did he say?
They fucking turned around and walked the other way.
Yep. It's true.
Yep. They tried to do that over here. They tried to play slick with the marijuana laws. They were like, we're going to legalize medical marijuana, but you got to get this card. And if you get this card, you can't carry a gun anymore. And then what's stupid is a whole bunch of people ran out and got the card. And then a year later, recreational's legal. So you don't even need a card. So all these fucking stupid people ran out. Now they can't even possess a gun because they got a card. Says they smoke pot. Oh God, killing me.
That's how it was here in Michigan. They made medical marijuana legal, then turned right around and made recreational legal.
Yep. Well, I mean, from what I hear of history, weed was legal a long time ago. Was legal, you know. I don't know why they made it illegal, but they were having a hard problem taxing it. Is that what it was?
They made it illegal because they knew they could make more money off the fines from making it illegal. That's why.
Right. What the frick?
That's all it was about.
That's my mask.
What the fuck? I ain't never seen a mask like that.
What the hell?
Where'd you get that mask? Where'd you get that mask?
Online.
Yeah, you gotta put a link up in your video so we can get one.
You'll have us all wearing those.
Why not? I'd wear one.
Fucking right.
That's the one I wear into the store.
I wear one. They told me I had to wear a mask. I'll get it for you.
That's the only one I wear, and I only wear this into Walmart.
You know, I
That's
never
it.
thought about doing that as much as I work with latex and stuff like that for Halloween and everything. I never thought I could my own mask, some all fucked up, deformed thing on my face.
They told me I couldn't come in the store without a mask, so I put this one on.
Yep, there you go.
I said, how you doing? I'm just a little pussy. Purr. And then they wouldn't let me out. I was like, I said, what about this one?
I like that one better.
This was a mess.
I like the guy that went in with a Grinch. He put a Grinch mask on and then put a mask over the Grinch mask and walked into Walmart. They told him to take it off because they couldn't identify him. He said, "Why? I can." You said a mask. You didn't say what it had to look like.
Yep.
Yeah, I just feel weird about the whole thing that, like, what puzzles me is how everyone had to do this. You know, the truth of the matter is every governor that's making you do this and whatnot, they signed this paper swearing to abide by the Constitution when they went into the office.
Yep.
And by telling people what to do and forcing this upon people, that totally goes against the Constitution. You know what I mean? I'm just a goof, but that's the truth, you know? And I see my governor, you know, I'm from a fucked up state, and I see my governor saying it yesterday. Oh, we're not opening up everything because, you know, the rise in the cases. And to this day, I've not seen one person die of COVID. Not one person's died of it. They've died of symptoms. They've died of, you know, complications. No one's died of this. So why are they, you know, why are they changing the Constitution right in front of everybody's face and be allowed to? You know what I mean? Like, everybody's got to listen, or what? Or what? If you open up your store, they can fine you. But when you go to court for not paying that fine, the judge can't make you pay because it's a violation of the Constitution.
Yep.
So we have a church here. I live in Worcester, Massachusetts, and we have a church here that outright refused to close. And they fined him every Sunday that he had church. But he never had to pay because of that fact. You can't, that won't hold up in court. They can try and fine you for closing. But when people at those stores comply to what's being said, that's being the problem. You know what I mean? If everybody together said, hey, we ain't having this, and I will open up my store and just function regularly, what are they going to do? What are they going to do?
Well, look at that guy. That guy in that store told the clerk to put on a mask. He didn't have the balls to tell me not to put on a mask.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's about that. I just think that maybe if everybody thought about it and just came together and said, hey, we ain't having this, you know, period, you know, it would probably work better. But there are stores that are opening, and like he just experienced, making you wear a mask, and if you don't, you can't go in. Well, like Home Depot and Lowe's, and I mean, they're having people stand in lines to go in there. I mean, I understand if you're sick, don't go out, and if you feel in some way that you could get some, wear a mask, but don't force everybody else to. That's just
I look at it this way, though. All this mask wearing is doing is increasing online sales. FedEx is going to 7 days a week delivery. Why? Because too many pussies out there are afraid to go shopping. It's destroying all businesses. All it's doing is making Amazon rich.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
It's making Amazon rich and destroying these small stores.
They're just feeding the fear is all they're doing.
Yeah.
Exactly. I say some of us, I don't know how many people that's local around here in Rhode Island. If you guys are watching, maybe Massachusetts, Connecticut. I know, why don't we all start protesting? They have Black Lives Matter protesting regarding defunding the police. How about regular protesting for taking our civil rights away about wearing a mask? Everybody should protest and say, you know what, fuck these masks. Go and protest without a mask.
They're doing that anyways. If you've seen all the protests here, nobody's wearing masks and stuff here.
Yeah, but they're not mentioning it. Here's another thing. All right, the Rhode Island nursing homes.
The wrong way to go. I think actions speak louder than words, and I think actions speak louder than stomping in the street. And if you just everybody go back to what you're doing. Take the fucking mask and throw it away. And when they tell you, they say "fuck you," and just go about your business. That's the biggest statement. When you go out there and make an obscene of yourself, people look at you different. But if everybody went and did their regular stuff, it would get back to normal, and we'd be able to function. I understand this thing. COVID, it's tough for the people with complications. I'm not saying it don't exist, but what I am saying is it's blown out of proportion. And to see everything change that I've ever known in my life over something that's not even as bad as the flu is just crazy,
Well, the nursing home where my mother-in-law is, all right, no known cases of this virus.
Yeah.
All right, you got the nursing home staff.
Now,
they get to go home and see their loved ones. Cheryl, far as going to see her mom, she has to make an appointment 2 weeks ahead to be able to see her mom, and that's only 2 weeks. So it's every 2 weeks she gets to see her mom for 15 fucking minutes.
It's crazy.
You believe that?
It's crazy.
Now, I understand. I understand that this thing is dangerous. I really honestly do. And I understand people have died from it. But I have doctors, I have paramedics, I have nurses that are on my channel, on my live streams, and I do events historical events with paramedics and their nurse wives and stuff. And just not a month ago, when I'd done an event right in my county, the nurse had told us they just had a guy in hospital in Niles, Michigan, like a week before, and they knew he died of heart condition. And the insurance company called the family 2 days after he died and said the hospital's going to code his death certificate way you get money from the
Hey, Lucky, highlight me.
And the hospital more money. Or
Hey, Lucky, highlight me. Watch
so
this.
you know they're fluffing the numbers.
Hold on.
Masks suck.
Briggs, somebody was talking. Live History was talking. Go ahead, Live History. All right, so what Live History was saying, I think it was cutting out.
I said, we know.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. We all know this. We all know this COVID. Huh? What? We
I
all
know
know
what-
this COVID thing is dangerous.
Right.
Oh, I hate the internet.
Yeah, living history. You're breaking up. I think what he's trying to say is that he knows somebody that actually had a heart condition, and that person ended up passing on. And the insurance company called the family and said the death certificate is going to actually say due to corona.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's,
because
that's
there's actually nobody died of this, and the only way that they can make it look that way is everybody that's dying, they're writing that on their death certificates.
Exactly.
It's totally untrue, and that's why I say we just got to get back to work. Fuck what the governors and people who are actually doing and nothing about it. It's a story to me. I can tell you, Tina, my maid.
Yep.
She works at Beaumont. It's a facility here in Worcester that closed down. It was a nursing home / physical therapy, but they closed down and had only COVID patients in it. It's empty.
Right.
They opened up the DCU center, turned that into a triage COVID center, and put homeless people in it. There were no cases in there. It's like absolutely pathetic, the money that they've spent on this. That's our taxpayers' money that they're wasting on, absolutely bullshit,
Right.
This money could be going to our veterans associations, our homeless associations, our Section 8 programs that are building homes for the homeless. And it could, I'm not a congressman or nothing about that, but it just seems stupid to me,
Hey, Bruce.
Mo Outlaw, my
I
brother
agree.
from my other mother.
I agree, you Dizzy. Get this, BLM has raised $800 million, okay? Which is going to fucking re-elect Democrats and get Joe Biden in office. When that $800 billion could be fucking $800 million could be going to fucking impoverished fucking families and low income neighborhoods.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
They want so much.
That's right. And how about if they just spent it in Detroit alone? Just take that money and go fix Detroit. You know what I mean? Start making our own things again, and we won't have to buy shit from elsewhere. You know what I mean?
On a day off, just wondering.
I'm not.
This stuff about Black Lives Matter.
What's that?
All right, I had to find a video clip.
Oh,
I found it, so just go ahead, finish.
Well, I know this that whole thing is if they have Joe Biden as their spokesperson. That's the dude they got up in their front man. Have you seen this character? For real. Have you seen this dude? He can't be running this country. The dude is a clown. I don't. In the one they picked before that, Hillary Clinton, people forgot when she was running against Trump. People forgot about when they left the White House the first time. They robbed the place. They fucking stole shit from the White House, and people were actually going to vote for her and elect her back in there. It's like, what is going on?
All right, so I have a nice little video. It's about a Native American Indian, and just
we love that kind.
Yeah.
I know
There's a native here on a day off. Just wondering, because I keep seeing this stuff about Black Lives Matter and all these white privileged white folks. I work with a lot of privileged white folks and they bust their ass. But I'm just curious. I want to talk about slavery all the time. How come the black people never talk about how they had white people enslaved for over 5,000 years? The Egyptians and North Africans and Moors, and was never freed until Moses come along. And the first famous slave in history was Spartacus, a Greek gladiator who rose a 1,000,000-man slave army up up against the Roman Empire, you know, and back when America was hunting my ancestors out west and killing us by the thousands, murdering my people, you know, the Buffalo Soldiers, who were Black American infantry division, 4 different divisions of Black Americans that hunted my ancestors and murdered my ancestors with the white folks when they were freed. They wasn't forced to do this, so why no one ever talks about that?
100% true there.
Amen.
I got one more, which you guys all know about.
That's a lie, Dizzy. What's a lie? That's not a lie. That they stole stuff. She stole shit from the White House.
Ready? Here's one.
Denounced as being against their humanitarian goals. They say we're always against things, we're never for anything. Well, the trouble with our liberal friends is not that they're ignorant. It's just that they know so much that isn't so. And this idea that government is beholden to the people, that it has no other source of power except the sovereign people, is still the newest and the most unique idea in all the long history of man's relation to man. This is the issue of this election. Whether we believe in our capacity for self-government or whether we abandon the American Revolution and confess that a little intellectual elite in a far distant capital can plan our lives for us better than we can plan them ourselves. You and I are told increasingly we have to choose between a left or right. Well, I'd like to suggest there is no such thing as a left or right. There's only an up or down. Man's old age dream, the ultimate in individual freedom consistent with law and order, or down to the ant-heap of totalitarianism. And regardless of their sincerity, their humanitarian motives, those who would trade our freedom for security have embarked on this downward course. In this vote harvesting time, they use terms like the Great Society, or as we were told a few days ago by the President, we must accept a greater government activity in the affairs of the people. But they've been a little more explicit in the past, and among themselves, and all of the things I now will quote have appeared in print. These are not Republican accusations. For example, they have voices that say the Cold War will end through our acceptance of a not undemocratic socialism. Another voice says the profit motive has become outmoded. It must be replaced by the incentives of the welfare state. Or our traditional system of individual freedom is incapable of solving the complex problems of the 20th century. Senator Fulbright has said at Stanford University that the Constitution is outmoded. He referred to the President as our moral teacher and our leader, and he says he is hobbled in his task by the restrictions of power imposed on him by this antiquated document. He must be freed so that he can do for us what he knows is best. And Senator Clark of Pennsylvania, another articulate spokesman, defines liberalism as meeting the material needs of the masses through the full power of centralized government. Well, I, for one, resent it when a representative of the people refers to you and me, the free men and women of this country, as the masses. This is a term we haven't applied to ourselves in America. But beyond that, the full power of centralized government, this was the very thing the Founding Fathers sought to minimize. They knew that governments don't control things. A government can't control the economy without controlling people. And they know
that's the key right there.
To do that, it must use force and coercion to achieve its purpose. They also knew, those Founding Fathers, that outside of its legitimate functions, government does nothing as well or as economically as the private sector of the economy. So now we declare war on poverty, or you too can be a Bobby Baker. Now do they...
All right, so what Reagan is saying, I'll still say in my lifetime right now, that's still the fucking best president I ever had.
Oh, yeah.
Reagan is actually saying the government can't control us without controlling our money. So, that's the key right there. And what are they doing now? They control our money by telling everybody, okay, the coronavirus, like Living History says, yes, and you Dizzy, it is out there. But how bad is it out there? Nobody really knows because they're fucking around with the numbers.
Yeah, they're lying.
Right.
Every bit of it's, I mean, listen, it may be out there. I'm not saying it is. But, I mean, I've seen first-hand accounts of things that just don't seem right. You know what I mean? There's old people that have got it, went into the facility here and came out fine, no problems, and then, someone dies of falling out of an airplane and they're writing on his death certificate, COVID. Oh, wait a minute. There's a problem with that,
Yep.
And the reality of that is that even with all the lies and all the bullshit, it's still under 0.1% of death rate.
Yeah. Yeah. How many people have died from other things, heart disease and diabetes and, obesity and, you know what I mean? And you've never heard of nothing. I hear on my scanner ODs every single day. I bet you every single one of them, they're writing down COVID, COVID, COVID.
Yep.
Oh, you dizzy. That C.S. Moy is a fucking college professor out of Canada from the Great White North.
Oh, well, then you wouldn't know anyways.
That proves that there's fucking retards everywhere in the world. Katrina, on the other hand, she's a nice lady. She's got some common sense, okay? Not everybody from Canada is fucking retarded, but Seth Moy is
Canada. My pops drive shaft Jews in Canada. So, I got love for them. But the truth is, this is our politics, Keep that to yourself. And it wasn't a lie. I got pictures, okay? I got pictures. She stole. They stole, They had to return it. They were getting fined. So don't tell me that it didn't happen.
Oh, yeah. Clinton stole from the White House.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it was so bad. They made fake $2,001 bills with them on the back of it with moving trucks with them putting shit in it. Come on, But, I mean, nevertheless, all I got to say is in the 4 years he's been here, he's had a hell of a fight, and he has helped. He's done a lot of good things, and I say give him another 4 years just because, the alternative is fucked.
He's had the bad go from the beginning.
Yeah.
Trump, he's an excellent guy, awesome president. It's just the Democrats don't like him only because he's for the working class people. Yeah. He is not out there for fucking giving freebie welfare fucking receipt people.
You do know that the thing I don't understand is, Trump was originally a Democrat. He changed parties so he could win. He said that on an interview with Oprah Winfrey. He'd run as a Democrat because the only way he could win. He's a Democrat. Look it up. He was actually a Democrat for over 20 years.
I'll be honest with you. I don't give a fuck what he used to be. He's my president. I give him respect for what he is. And on top of that, like I said, he's out there. He's a businessman. He wants to see the working class succeed in their life. He don't want to see everybody go on fucking welfare and just sit home and fucking collect welfare checks. He wants to see people get out there and open up these stores and go back to fucking work.
Yeah.
Well, like your area, Lucky, was famous for its knitting mills. The North Connecticut, Massachusetts. You run along 95 up through there, you can see all the abandoned mills that have been turned into warehouses, into loft apartments and that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the same thing with any town, that started that way. Especially like you say through here, where we're from. Me and Lucky 7. My museum is actually in an old mill building. My shop is in an old mill building. It was a textile mill, and I'd rather see them up and running, doing things. Like we did back in the day. Why are we buying our stuff elsewhere? We could be doing it here.
Well, here's the thing though. I live in an area that used to be the industrial capital of the Northeast. Right here in Chemung County, we made. This is just since I was in grade school. From grade school to graduating high school, we had American LaFrance, Ward LaFrance, American Bridge, Bendix Corporation, Moore's Business Forms. All of them went out of business just since I was from grade school to elementary school.
I fucking so bad want one of those LaFrance fire trucks, man. I so bad want one.
They America. You know what? But you know what killed most of them? And I'm sure there's a few guys will disagree with me. The friggin' union chased out their home industry.
Could be.
1 year, American LaFrance was moved from a new factory to an old factory. They had, and then the union went on strike, demanded a $5 an hour raise, and they said, we can't give it to you. We just gave you a new factory. We can't. We don't. It ain't in the budget. They refused to come to work until they got the raise. So they give them the $5 an hour raise. Within 6 months, they were losing money. They said, the hell with you. They shut down a brand new $10 million factory and moved to South Carolina.
Yep.
And then those workers there worked for $10 less an hour than what they were making originally.
It's crazy.
And
Unions and
Katrina,
politics chased outfit. But let's face it, today's workers are lazy.
Yep. They are.
I mean, my boss is mad. My company is calling me lazy because I don't want to work 7 days a week. I said there's more to life than sitting down and holding a steering wheel and hooking up trailers and sleeping all day. I mean, there is, and I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, you definitely can't work 7 days.
Yep.
At least not at your job. You know, you want to be doing a couple of days for yourself, doing what you want to do.
I mean,
See,
it's just the way it is.
Katrina, nobody meant any disrespect towards you, hon. You're a nice lady, but that CS Moy there is a fucking idiot that ought to mind their own fucking business.
All right, everybody. That concludes freedom of fucking speech. I enjoyed this show. You guys all know the routine after chat, live chat. If you guys are on the panel, you want to stay, you're more than welcome. Anybody that's in the chat, I thank you very much. And you guys know all the routine after the video. I'll let you know when we're done. Thank you again. We'll catch you guys next Friday for Let's Grow, 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
Take care, everyone.